So we've looked over the perfect bound book and the flush mount. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and dive into the details of our linear bound product line and let you know the differences and the ins and outs of that particular product. Now this 8x8 linear bound book is a dual tone book that has our G4 pearl leather, but also our G4 cocoa leather as well. Great combination. This is one of the best feeling books that you can find here at Forbeyon with the combination of these two materials, and of course it's also topped off by metal cameo. Now, one of the great things about the linear bound books is that it's really, well, it's our hybrid product. It has the press printed paper that a perfect bound has, so it's not photographic, but it is printed on the HP Indigo, but on a thicker stock, and then it's mounted similar to the way a flush mount is. So you've got a archival board in between that's mounted by two pieces of, well, in this case, gloss paper. So of course, again, we're highlighting work by one Mr. Mark Williams. Now, some other things that you see with linear bound books is the fact that you have three different paper types. Here, of course, as I mentioned before, we're looking at gloss paper, but also the fact that the linear bound book allows you to use all the cover materials that we offer similar to the way that they do with flush mounts. So we can go all the way from the G1 materials up through our G4 materials. Now I'd like to show you, as best as I can, some of the different uses and paper types that we offer with the linear bound book. So aside from gloss, we also offer linen paper. Now this book is with a bronze carbon cover and a little bit of blue imprinting, and this book was printed on linen paper, and it has work featured by one Jenny Jimenez out of the Washington State area. Now this is a guest sign-in book, so with these particular books we don't recommend using UV coating, because that way you can use either a Sharpie or a ballpoint pen, and then you're then able to write on the pages. And a lot of people seem to like the linear bound books with linen paper in order to capture that best. So just another option that you have, again, or you can do a linear bound book with linen paper and UV coating just for the heck of it. And last but not least, we also offer linear bound books with pearl paper. And to show you that, I want to highlight again another book with the same layouts by Da Vinci Fine Portraiture. Again, photo wrap cover, again showing the diversity of the book, and the maximum size that we can do for linear bound books is 8x10. So if you're talking a 10x8 or a 10x10, that's not really the linear bound book's cup of tea. But it can give you some great prints and presentation by going with pearl paper, which kind of gives it a little extra pop, a little extra sparkle to the pages themselves, and that's one reason why we recommend possibly going with the upgraded pearl paper. I know we have a sample boudoir book in an 8x8 format that really seems to pop on the pearl paper. So just another option that you have when you're looking at the linear bound books. So again, for linear bound, you get all the cover materials you can use that you can with the flush mount, and three different paper types: gloss, linen, and pearl, and still thicker pages than you do with the perfect bound, but the press printed quality aside from the photographic that you would find in a flush mount.